Okay, so this is my second time recording this video because I just keep messing up, but hopefully this is the one. So I'm basically going to be showing you how to set up TrinitySeal on your .NET application. So first thing to do is go to the website trinityseal.me and then just register an account. So I'll just put whatever. I spent too much time in the last video caring about my username, so once registered, it'll just bring you here, just sign in. And the first thing you're going to want to do is just create a program, so I'll just name it tutorial. And yep, just download the files. It'll give you TrinitySeal DLL and Newtonsoft DLL. You'll have to use that specific Newtonsoft because it does a hash check just for security reasons. So once you've done that, I'm going to have to blur that's my DLL code. Yeah, so once you've done that, just go over to your program. I've already designed this from the last video, so. And now my computer fans are going mad. Alright, so the first line underneath initialize component is TrinitySeal. Oh, I haven't even had a reference yet. Right click references, add reference, browse, add TrinitySeal and Newtonsoft, add them. And then at the top type using TrinitySeal. Underneath initialize component TrinitySeal.secret equals. Go back to the site, grab the secret, put it in there, and then on form load, just double click on your form. Do TrinitySeal.security. That'll basically just check for processes that can be used to tamper with your program, like Fiddler, the network sniffer. And if it detects them, it will just end the process. After that, really? Whatever. Xbox 5. Just gonna sort out my text boxes because they're kind of weird. Xbox 3. Okay. So for the login function, you're gonna need to do TrinitySeal.login. I'm gonna put that in all actually. And the arguments are string username and string password. So username is going to be internet, passwords xbox2.text. From here, you can see that's 1, that's 2. So after that, you can just do if response, show new form, stuff like that. You won't need to make a message box or anything because it will automatically show message boxes. So that's login. I'll also put the download for this in the description. If you're lazy like me, response equals TrinitySeal. So register. Jeez, I just deleted the whole thing. Register. It takes 4 arguments: username, password, email, token. So let's do this text. Yep, and then if response, just do the same thing. Yep, that's pretty much it. So on your form load, you need to do TrinitySeal.initialize, and then the argument for this is the current version. So the way this works, I'll show you later on actually, but it's important that you make sure this is the right version if you want to use the auto update function. So now that that's done, this should load, unless I've messed something up. Empty, yeah, okay, that's fine. So I'll blur that out because that's my DLL. Head over to the site, go to program panel. As you can see here actually, the current version needs to match up with, for God's sake, I'm just going to close this. The current version needs to match up with the version you put in here. If it doesn't, then this will basically just go in an update loop. and it will think there's an update when there's not. Unless there actually is, then it will just auto update. Let's go to program panel. Tokens, you can decide how long you want an account to last before expiring. Levels 1 to 10, I'm just gonna make it 10. Grab that token. That's the inspire. Okay, come down to here. Free mode is basically if you enable this, people won't be required to log in. They'll just be able to, well, you can make functions for this, but they won't be required to log in. Enabled, if you set that to false, the program just won't run. Message, this is what will show after they log in. Program hash. I keep clicking absolutely everywhere. So the program hash, this is just another security measure. So once you're done developing your exe, I'll put a download for this in the description. Just drag that on top of that, and it'll give you a hash. Copy that. Remember to update your hash on the website every time you make a new build. So if each time you update your exe, you need to get the hash and put it in here. And your file name. Mine's TrinitySeal tutorial. Just apply that. And then this should be able to run now. Free mode enabled. And if you want to actually make something for free mode, you can just do if TrinitySeal.program variables.freemode equals true. Then just show main form without or something like that, whatever you want to do. So yeah, let's just register an account. File has okay. Yeah. So that's what happens basically whenever you change code. It's going to require you to change hash. So if you're updating the program, I recommend commenting out. So put 2 dashes, whatever the fuck they are, before any TrinitySeal code. Otherwise, it will just constantly loop, and it will make you always change your file stuff. So give a message hash update hash. So this will run now because I've updated the hash. Yep. Username, I'm just gonna put Jake. Password Jake. Don't use a password like Jake. Register. For God's sake, register. Registered. And then log in with Jake and Jake. So that's the message I put. You can also do things like, where's my login button? So if response, just so a message box will show TrinitySeal.seal. Not seal. User info. As you can see there, email expires, IP, level, and username. So show my email. The email that I put on here anyway. Just wait for this to load. Oh, it's not loading because I've got this open. But it's gonna show a hash. This is why you shouldn't add TrinitySeal until your file's completely done. So you don't have to deal with this. So update the hash really quick for the sake of this video. Yeah. So username Jake, password Jake, login. That's the message I put, and that's the email I signed up with. So you can do stuff like this. So if TrinitySeal.userinfo.level equal to 5, then premium user or something like that. Whatever you want to do with your levels, you can just do like that. So there's plenty of ways you can use variables like that. This is a really long video, but it should run. Jake, I set the, as you can see, well, my level is 10. So if it's right, it should say premium user. Yep, premium user. And you can just use the ban function. It's really quick. So if I was to ban that, it would be instant. So if I try to log in, it's banned. We can just unban. I'll get rid of that token for now. Version manager. So this basically goes off of what we did at the start, where we initialized on 1.0. If you were to, update the files, this is an old file because it's 1.0. Let's say I release 2.0. Just put the new download link or something, google.com. So whenever somebody runs this, it's going to realize that the versions don't match up. They're available, and it'll start up whatever link you put in. So just make that a link for your files. For the purpose of this video, I'm just going to say have I covered everything? I'm pretty sure I have. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess I could show what the security does basically. So let's just start this back up. If I started up something like Fiddler, which is used to network sniff, it should close it. There we go. So the reason for closing Fiddler is because it can be used to basically routes all of it through itself because it's a proxy server. So you can basically, if someone's using that, let me just show you. Need a new hash. They can basically tamper with the request, change HWID, stuff like that. And that's where end-to-end encryption comes in use with Trinity. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Just fix this. And that should be updated. So now that I've got rid of the security check, we can use Fiddler to tamper with the connection. So if I did Jake, I'm logged in, it'd be routed through this. And then you can see the response, which is encrypted. But another cool thing that Trinity can do, if I hold it after responses, this is what people do to tamper with it. So it's able to edit the response before it reaches the tool. But if I was to do this and then run it to completion after tampering it, it would say malicious network activity and it would just exit. Because Trinity can detect when requests are being tampered with pretty much. So that's another cool thing Trinity does. You can get things like TrinitySeal program variables. You can see the message that you set, the version, how many clients you have. So let's just use this. TrinitySeal program variables. Clients. Message orders. Then this should say 1. It's obviously me. Yeah, just don't do what I'm doing. It's really unneeded. I probably repeated myself multiple times, but only set up Trinity once your tool's done, so you don't have to constantly do this. Should say 1, yep. And it should also update here. Active users 1. Program panel. Yep, you can just mess with stuff. So yeah, I'll explain that in another video, but that's pretty much it for you to set up Trinity. The download will be in the description as well as the website, so you can sign up, and the Discord server as well for support in case you need help with any of this, because I probably didn't make any sense in this video. So yep. How do I turn off this video? Alright, there we go.